US 577 Jersey today. What's good, man? I'm rolling down the highway here, headed toward the airport. The big airport where Eddie and Branden work. They're gonna help me make a part for my paramotor. I'm putting an Atom 80 engine on my mini plane, so we need to make an adapter plate, and they have the perfect machine for it. Let's go check out the process. Oh, is this the laser?
Yep. So
sweet.
Most of its life is cutting foam for packaging stuff, but it also marks parts, cuts acrylic, marks metal. We can use it to engrave wood for like personal projects. So here's a mounting tray. So this would hold a computer inside of an airplane, and so we laser the part number and stuff onto the side of the tray.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So use it for engraving too.
And so like a product like this we make here from scratch. So we start off with just sheet metal and like we go through the whole process and turn it into a part.
So cool.
Oh, it's exhausting like into the room.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's like not even really making much smoke.
Even bigger than that. Yeah.
How many pins were those again?
66.
66. Wow. I work with 4-pin connectors on CBs.
Oh, these are actually bigger pins, so less.
Bigger pins, heavier.
Yeah.
Heavier gauge.
So we do all that here. So all the wires before they go into here, you run through a laser wire marker, which marks them all. So we have like all the different spools of wire, puts labels on them so you know which wire is which, and then they all go into here, get pinned up, crimped, shield. There's shields on them, so they're all shielded wires.
Yeah.
So there's no EMI.
Oh, it's shielded, for EMI.
So
you don't have to put like any chokes on them or anything like that. Yep. No RF chokes or anything.
Yep. And then the shields terminate and go to the base of the body of the connector.
Ah,
so when the body of the connector screws on, it grounds it, and that way your wires are protected throughout the whole run.
Wow.
Any EMI.
What an operation, dude, huh?
Yeah, and so some of this cable costs like $20, $30 per foot. Optimally, this is my desk.
There's another rack.
Yep. So this is another Rnd Rack. So these are like the panels we make from scratch. Is this guy.
Beautiful
so
work,
all the circuit board and the soldering and everything in there.
Glitter one.
One of the owners is friends with the owner of that winery, and we helped them design their like in-store displays, just as like a little side thing.
Oh, you guys did that too, huh? That's awesome.
So we put together the kits for the customer. This is for a very simple system. So there's only a couple parts in this kit, but it has like, these are antennas that they need. These are Wi-Fi antennas. This is a 3G, 4G antenna. This is an adapter plate for one of the boxes that goes in there. Some pigtails to break out difficult connectors into easier connectors. And then some other stuff that they're going to need for the install. Like I said, this is like one of the simplest kits we sell. Get this kit.
Nice job.
I remember making kits. But it shows up all the stuff they need, all the components. They can just go off. They can just take the foam out, go to the airplane, and just with all the parts. This is our little fabrication shop. This is where we actually like make stuff, and it's kind of in process right now. We're doing a lot of rearranging, so there's like stuff everywhere. But we have like a little manual bender, metal brake, a metal shear, roller back there, paints and stuff, paint booth.
The old one is out in the hangar.
This is what we use. We just got this machine like a week ago, and we're still trying to like figure out everything about it. But the replacement machine we'll show you out there is a tiny little plywood router, and it's not designed to cut metal. But we've been using it to cut metal for like 4 years.
Yeah.
And so this machine, which is designed for the purpose, is really, really cool.
Throw the vacuum on it.
So before it gets too loud, this cable has like a big plenum on it.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of holes in the bottom, and you put this piece of wood on top. It's MDF, and the vacuum actually sucks air through the MDF. So you put your piece of metal on top, and it suctions the metal to the top of the wood just by sucking air through the wood.
Wow. You cannot move the piece.
Solid.
So when you put your hand on top of that, you can actually feel it sucking your hand.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how strong the suction is. So
I think the suction.
So go ahead and try and slide this metal around. Easy, right?
Yeah.
So keep trying.
Oh, dude.
You can lift it up, but you can't push it side to side. When it's cutting, that's what it's doing.
Yeah, it's holding it steady.
Yep. So it's really cool. It's as easy as just flipping a lever to like lock everything down.
No clamps or anything.
Nope, exactly.
Yeah, it's cool. Hands free.
So if you think about it, it's really the atmosphere is doing all the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you're doing on one side is creating less pressure.
It's really the pressure on the top that's
That's pushing it down. Yeah.
Yeah. So T0 pulls up nothing?
Yeah.
T0 enter?
T0 enter.
Yeah.
That's the vacuum motor down there that actually sucks with the table. It's definitely a bit of a beast. G650. 1, 2, 3. Feeling so fly like a G6. Remember that from 10 years ago? 15 years ago? That's a G6.
What year?
New, don't touch it.
It still is, or may not still be, the most expensive private jet you can buy.
For a couple years.
Yeah.
Really?
It's like $65 million.
65 million. Look at that leading
It looks huge.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, look at a 747.
Dude, that is completely ridiculous.
Yeah, isn't it? I think it's a beautiful airplane.
Beautiful piece of work there. What's the speed on that? Don't know. It's fast.
700 miles an hour.
They usually cap out at like what, Mach 0.9 or something.
Insane.
Yep. The range on this airplane is 7,000 miles.
7,000 mile range. Holy smokes. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's a huge tail.
Yeah. The wingspan of the tail is more than a Cessna 172.
It is.
How much fuel do you want to save?
This is one
Yeah, but what
that
compared to
we
weight?
kind of operate. We like do all the maintenance on it.
An airplane
and
will fly
it.
it,
Yeah.
no matter what.
It's
Yeah,
owned
but
by a
you
company
need
that does
enough
marine
power.
salvage. So like when a cruise ship or a barge or big ship goes down in the ocean, they're the company that gets called to like go salvage the ship or cut it up or
Again,
do
it's
whatever.
a function of a
this
couple
is their
different
jet they use
variables.
to, like,
Like,
get
what
around
are
to
you
do that
looking to
stuff.
get?
Oh, okay.
We can go inside this one because this is the one that we.
What are you looking for? The calculation thing. And for us, it's between 1.0.
So this is a 2009 Hawker 4000.
And ours ended up being 1.01 as a
They only made like 70 of these airplanes, and there's only like 30 or
So
40
it's
of them
right
still
between-
flying.
It was the right in the
It's actually this plane bankrupted the company when they built it. That's why they stopped making them. And They
Really?
also stopped supporting them, so you can't buy like factory new parts anymore.
Yeah.
The only way to find replacement parts for this airplane is to take it off of one of the other ones.
Oh, I see.
So
Parts
that's why
plan.
there's less flying
Yeah.
than there were when they made them. Even though it's relatively new, 2009 in terms of airplanes is brand new.
Oh, yeah. That's what this is.
Yep.
09.
Imagine sitting $5 million.
Oh, my goodness. That's so comfortable, dude.
I don't remember.
Let's check out the cockpit. Is there a bathroom in the back?
We took it up for like a maintenance flight once. We had done some work on it. We just needed to like do a test flight, and all the seats were full, and I just sat on the toilet back there.
Yeah.
There's a cargo area behind that
Oh, I see.
glass wall.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where all the bags go. There's a cargo hold back there.
Kind of reminds me of a flying camper.
It's not. I don't know. I was always surprised at how not great private jets are. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't even stand up all the way.
that's what I was going to say, Ed.
And like I don't know, the trim is kind of like not that. I mean, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, dude,
But
but
it's not like when you're talking about something that's $25 million. You're like, eh.
yeah, but it is pretty practical, dude.
Absolutely.
You know?
You got a little microwave. All your like little wine glasses back there. There's a
Microwave,
sink
wine glasses.
there.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Coffee maker.
The bleed is
Just don't push any
the
buttons.
air that's used to start the main engines.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So it uses basically compressed air, and then the generator applies power to the
What do you have to start before the APU?
the batteries.
Yep. Vat 1, Vat 2.
Yep, 2 batteries here. APU
We can plug it in. We
start.
could plug it in and fire up the electronics. You can plug it into the wall and run it off the wall.
Yeah.
You push the auxiliary power button, and all the electronics fire up. All the lights turn on. It's really cool.
Wait, this wouldn't turn anything on?
No, don't do it now. Don't do
No,
it.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, it would just fire up the electronics.
That'd be
But those
cool to
batteries,
see.
they don't last very long.
Right.
Go
Yeah, you don't want to
powered.
run them on the ground by themselves.
There's not much you can see.
That's a World War II tug?
Yep.
Gas V8. That's awesome. All torque.
But it's designed to be heavy and have traction, so you can push something that weighs a lot.
Fun to drive.
Yeah, I've seen these back in the day.
Yeah, they're nothing new. But it's
Nice
neat.
machine. Yeah.
Helps cut metal fast. This is the fun one. Well, they're both fun, but this is a really cool one.
So this is like the newest edition, huh?
So there's tools kept up there. Fucking transformer, right?
Freaking crazy.
And then bring the cable towards you guys.
So on the other machine, the head moves around and cuts stuff. On this one, the table with your part moves around, and the head just kind of goes up and down.
Oh, yeah, you got more mass.
Yeah, you get more mass and more rigidity too.
This machine weighs what,
19,000 pounds.
19,000.
It's basically like there's a whole spine to the machine that keeps everything rigid, and it's like cast iron, and it's like 2 feet by 2 feet.
Yeah, if you look underneath there, the whole base and up around is cast.
Wow,
It's
sweet.
massive.
So this table is your limiting size, and we have this orange thing on here, and this other motor is a 4th axis, so it can tilt.
That's a brake,
Yep.
air brake. So you can tilt then, and you can rip angles on it and
Oh, wow.
crazy stuff.
But
Yeah.
you do more complex milling. So you have your 3 axis, so your 2 axis XY movement, your Z for your head, and then you also have A axis, which is twisting.
Yeah, yeah.
You can then add B axis, which would be like rotating too, but
And then you can have full 5 axis. You can reach 5 out of 6 sides of a part that way.
Oh,
which is insane.
sweet. And everything's up there on the screen, huh?
yep, so that's how you control it. So we write the code on a computer for a part. So like engineering will design a part, and then you write the code for it on a computer, come out here with a USB stick, stick it in, and then there's some machinist operations that you have to do, and you can cut the part.
Wow. That's
And,
so cool, dude.
Black.
Yep, so there's your part. There's a 3D model of what we wanted to make. And you design the fixture for it. So this is that metal plate out there that we just put in the machine.
Yes.
So you design that and you tell it where it is, and so here's the code that we made to make the plate there. And then you write the code to actually cut the part out. So you start off with that big plate, and these blue lines are the tool path, so that's where it's going to be cutting. So it mills all of the material away down to the part we want left, cuts these interior holes and everything, and then it chamfers the edge at the very end.
And turns it all to chips.
Yep. Wow. So you create the code for this, and then you can export that code. Make sure it's all set up right. So you always want to stand there kind of with 2 thumbs, right? So go ahead and cycle start. So now you've initiated the code, and now you're going to go 1 line at a time. So you can just press OK, press OK. You just want to go down until it's going to do something.
I might be able to see better over here.
Sometimes from my hand.
It's hard to see either way.
Oh, dang it. Damn GoPro battery died again. Just before we started having even more fun. Anyways, I wanted to thank Eddie, Branden, and Tyler for helping me make these beautiful pieces of jewelry for this engine here. Beautiful pieces of jewelry, man. I'm telling you, I sat and looked at them for hours after I got home. Hey, man, I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thanks for letting me into your shop there and treating me just like family. 577 Jersey, fly high, and God bless America.